We all love bargains as gamers, don't we? I religiously check the eShop every Saturday morning to see if my wish list has some new bargains on it. And there's nothing better than finding a hefty discount on a title you've been watching for a while. So I thought I would share my picks for the top 10 games under $10 this week. Let's dive right in. For the King, currently $9.37 Australian. For the King is a fantastic roguelike game that follows the rules of Dungeons & Dragons, where every action is determined by the dice. It's a great adventure that sees you unlock new and exciting set pieces to enjoy on your next journey, as well as magical and powerful items to try to find. The game has a charming low polygon style cel shaded engine which looks and performs great, as well as being chock full of content. I've spent many hours in For the King, and for those who enjoy Dungeons & Dragons, it's an essential and rewarding purchase. Civilization 6 for $9.59 Australian. Civilization 6 is one of the most engrossing games I've ever played that spurs you on with its just one more turn mentality. It runs well and was recently featured on my top 10 Switch ports list. There are a couple of expansion and content packs you can also purchase to enhance the game, but for those who are looking to dip their toes in the 4X genre of games, picking up the vanilla package for under $10 dues is a trade deal that no one would turn down. Moving Out, $9.37 Australian. Getting behind Aussie devs for a moment here with Moving Out. Moving Out is a hilariously fun party game that will have you and 3 other friends in stitches. Playing somewhat similar to the Overcooked series, which subsequently is also on sale this week, Moving Out sees you move furniture in and out of locations by any means necessary. You're in for a great time on this one. SteamWorld Heist for $5.99 Australian. Critically acclaimed, engrossingly engaging, and terrifically tactical, SteamWorld Heist turns tactical turn-based shooting on its head by adding manual weapon aiming to allow ricochet trick shots with an almost puzzle element to it. You take command of a robot space pirate commander to board and loot enemy ships. The Switch version of SteamWorld Heist also comes with many added features that were previously available as DLCs on other platforms, giving you well over 20 hours of gameplay for the price of a coffee. Monster Century, $7.23 Australian. If you mixed Pokemon with Castlevania, you would get Monster Century, a monster collecting and battling game with exploration elements and PvP. Exploration allows you to use your monster's unique abilities to puzzle solve and platform while you try to find all 111 monsters to collect. There are some added modes like permadeath and a randomizer mode, meaning the game has a lot of replayability, and it's well worth the asking price. Garden Buddies, $7.49 Australian. Garden Buddies is a unique concept that's almost a yoga or relaxation software in the shape of a game like Viva Pinata. There's a lot of different game modes, with mini games being the main feature to play, but there's also other activities which are focused on breathing techniques and dealing with stress. The game is cute and charming and great for all ages, and as it's a new release, it's quite a bargain at its launch window special. Dungeon Village 2, $9.90 Australian. Kairosoft games are so hard to put down. There's an addictive gameplay loop and a surprising amount of depth no matter what title you're playing, and I almost collect Kairosoft games like their Pokemon. Dungeon Village 2 tasks you with building a medieval village to cater to adventurers who will use your town as a base to buy new equipment, boost your economy, and create legends. The game is so hard to put down and it will give you so much enjoyment for under $10. Autonauts, $8.99 Australian. Autonauts is like Minecraft with agricultural robots, as you are tasked with settling uninhabited planets. You research new technology and build robots to assist with your goals in this building cozy game. It has this charming low poly engine and is easy to play, but slowly adds levels of complexity the further you go along. Valkyria Chronicles, $8.08 Australian. What if Advance Wars was third person? You would have Valkyria Chronicles, a game that admittedly came out a long time ago on the 360 and PS3, but it still offers a rich storyline and satisfying tactical combat. The game is a sprawling epic that tells the story of nations at war, as well as adding a mix of magical abilities and RPG elements into this unique XCOM-like tactical game. Bomber Crew, $4.34 Australian. Simplistic in looks, but deeper than the Atlantic, Bomber Crew is an addictive crew management roguelike that has you manning a Lancaster bomber, or several depending on how bad you are at the game. Firefights can be hectic and challenging as enemy pilots tear up your hull while you direct your crew to man the guns, tend to the wounded, and put out literal fires. I always keep coming back to Bomber Crew as it's such a great game, especially if you have 30 minutes of game time to smash out. I highly recommend it. But there you have it. I'll update my 10 under 10 list next week for some more bargain hunting. Let me know if you found any specials that you want to share in the comments below.